Alexander Solzhenitsyn, a literary giant and descendant voice. Alexander Isaievich Solzhenitsyn was a Russian novelist, historian, and essayist whose literary works and courageous dissent against the Soviet regime left an indelible mark on 20th century literature and political thought. Born in Russia during a tumultuous period, Solzhenitsyn's life and writings were shaped by his experiences in the Soviet Union, including his imprisonment in the brutal Soviet labor camps known as the Gulag. As a philosopher, I invite you to delve into the life and legacy of this remarkable writer and descendant. His early life in World War II. Solzhenitsyn was born on December 11, 1918, in Kislovodsk, Russia. He grew up during a period of political upheaval marked by the Russian Revolution and the subsequent Russian Civil War. His early education was interrupted by World War II, during which he served as an artillery officer in the Red Army. His first-hand experiences of combat on the Eastern Front deeply affected him and would later influence his writing. The Gulag Archipelago. Solzhenitsyn's most famous work, The Gulag Archipelago, is a monumental literary and historical achievement that exposed the horrors of the Soviet forced labor camp system. He began writing the book during his own imprisonment in the Gulag and continued to work on it after his release. Published in 3 volumes between 1973 and 1978, the book meticulously documented the Soviet regime's arbitrary arrest, torture, and dehumanizing treatment of political prisoners. The Gulag Archipelago not only revealed the extent of Soviet repression, but also became a powerful indictment of totalitarianism and a testament to the resilience of the human spirit in the face of adversity. Solzhenitsyn's vivid and unflinching prose laid bare the injustices committed by the Soviet government and played a significant role in raising global awareness of the human rights abuses occurring behind the Iron Curtain. Nobel Prize in Literature. In 1970, Solzhenitsyn was awarded the Nobel Prize in Literature, recognizing his literary contributions and his courageous stance against the Soviet regime. However, due to Soviet authorities' hostility towards him, he could not travel to Sweden to accept his award in person. The Nobel Committee's citation praised him for the ethical force with which he has pursued the indispensable traditions of Russian literature. Exile and returning. In 1974, fearing arrest and persecution by Soviet authorities, Solzhenitsyn was expelled from the Soviet Union and settled in the United States. During his years in exile, he continued to write and deliver lectures on the importance of morality and the need for spiritual renewal. His critique extended beyond communism, encompassing broader concerns about the moral and cultural decay in the West. In 1994, after the collapse of the Soviet Union, Solzhenitsyn returned to Russia, where he remained until his death in 2008. His return was a symbolic moment in post-Soviet Russia, and he continued to offer his perspectives on the nation's path toward democracy and moral renewal. His legacy and impact. Alexander Solzhenitsyn's legacy extends far beyond his literary achievements. His works continue to be celebrated for their moral clarity and profound insights into the human condition. Through his writings and courageous stand against tyranny, he inspired countless individuals to speak out against oppression and to defend the values of freedom, justice, and human dignity. Solzhenitsyn's life and work reminds us of the enduring power of literature to expose the darkest aspects of human history and to inspire challenge. As we reflect on his legacy, we are reminded of the importance of bearing witness to injustice, of upholding the principles of truth and justice, and the enduring struggle for human rights and freedom in an ever-changing world. Thank you for listening.